Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about eye palettes and my top eye palettes ever of all time. These are the palettes that I just can't live without, basically. 3 of these palettes are permanent. Some of them are limited edition. I think there's 2, and then I have a few drugstore ones. So I'm just going to jump right in. You know, I was actually going to try to keep it to like 5, but I can't. You know, it's just really hard to like narrow it down to just one or like a group of 5 palettes that you like. Very first palette needs no introduction. It is the Tom Ford Cognac Sable. I know that a lot of people are going gaga over the Coco Mirage. I feel that those are really good quality, but so dupeable. Their quad right here rocks my world every day. It just has such a pretty array of really warm tone colors, and even this really nice orange color. Look how pigmented they are. Tom Ford quads are super expensive, and sometimes this glitter color isn't really worth what they're charging because it's basically glitter and nothing else. That is so pigmented. It's super smooth, and it just does such a pretty job of illuminating that middle part of your lid that people like to illuminate. I like to use the gold color, and then sometimes this eggplant, beautiful purple color. I mean, so smooth and pigmented, an absolute gem and highly worth it. This is the only Tom Ford quad that I have, and probably the only one that I will own, just because, you know, they're so pricey. And this is called Beige. I'm so thankful to my friend Rachel who introduced me to this quad. It is the perfect balance between the cool toned colors, and then you have warm, and then a neutral in the middle. For me, Dior quints are very hit or miss. The majority of them I feel like aren't quite that pigmented, and they're kind of hard to work with sometimes. I know there might be a lot of different opinions, but this one is so creamy and smooth. I love the way that these colors look when they are blended all together. I mean, just look at how pigmented those colors are. Even this middle shade right here is super pigmented. I'm telling you, if you are looking for a quint, if you want to try any Dior eyeshadow or quint for that matter, you've got to get this one. I truly feel that it is, they're more or less a satiny finish, and they're not super glittery, and there's a lot of fallout. I mean, they just work so well together. They really do. And I love the cool and warm contrast. So this is hands down one of my absolute favorites. This is not considered a palette, but this is probably, if not the favorite duo from Nars ever. Hands down, you need this duo in your life. And it is called Browse. So I decided just to include it, you know, just to include it. So it is absolutely stunning. You have a dark purple color and a beautiful taupey brown. They work really well together. They're super pigmented and smooth, and it has been my favorite Nars duo for so long. Honestly, nothing compares to it, just in texture and color. I know, I mean, I don't want to say that because I know that Nars does have a really great selection of eyeshadows. It's just this particular duo, I don't know what it is. It just rocks my world. It really does. There's almost really no explanation. People just gravitate towards certain products, and this happens to be one of them, and I absolutely love it. So if you want to try out a Nars duo, I would start with this one. It's been my favorite for so long. Love this quad. I love it so much. I did a tutorial on it last year. In terms of color, it's not the most unique, but when you are talking about quality, smoothness, texture, blendability, you feel like you're working with cream shadows. And that is Dolce & Gabbana Desert. This is such a fantastic quad. It really is. It has these beautiful camel and burgundy colors, and then this shimmery shade is super pigmented. It's almost like a MAC Soba type color, and even this white just really works. I mean, look how pigmented. I barely had to touch my finger. I'll just swatch all of them. I was actually not going to swatch all of them, but so that's the quad right there. Simply stunning. I actually ordered Mediterranean, something like that, Mediterranean from Sephora website, and I returned it because the quality wasn't as spectacular as the Desert. So there are the 4 shades together. Oh, they work so well together. They really do. Everything that you want in your eyeshadows is in that quad. I am going to move on to my limited edition and then my drugstore. So I have 2. I couldn't leave them out. If you have these and you know what I'm talking about, I do love the Chanel quads. Like the Dior, they are hit or miss for me, but this one has always stayed true to my heart, and that is the Casca Beige. I don't know why companies discontinue like their best product, but this is discontinued, unfortunately. It just has, I mean, it's like the perfect amount of color, the perfect amount. I mean, these colors, they're very neutral, but they blend like a dream and there's no fallout. I know with a lot of different past Chanel quads that I have tried, they have had fallout, massive fallout, and then they're just not that pigmented. But this one stands the test of time. Beautiful. I love it. The last time I saw this was on the Macy's website. You might want to check there to see if they still have it available. I doubt it, but maybe check eBay, check Amazon. Another really good place to try is Essie's Perfume and Beauty Shop. I'll put the link below, but they have a lot of discontinued items. They're a little bit more expensive, but I have purchased, I think, the Guerlain series blush there, and it's totally legit. Like, they're not a fake company. So I'll put that link below, but I'm not affiliated with them at all. That's just where I have purchased past lipsticks from Bobbi Brown, I think, and that Guerlain blush. So maybe check out and see if they have this in stock. Okay, the next one I'm wearing today, and I freaking love it. This is I have a couple of Guerlain quads, and this one is my favorite. It is Les Ombres Tunradot. This came out, what was it, a couple of years ago, and it's my favorite. It's absolutely stunning. I am wearing these 3 shades right here. You can tell, you can kind of see a trend in all of my quads. I really like the neutral, warm tones, but these, I think this also works on people who can wear cooler colors as well. I wore it a long time ago. I wear this one quite frequently and I absolutely love it. It's just gorgeous. So love that quad. Okay, I have 3 drugstore ones. This is again is limited. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember where you can, I don't remember when it came out, but you could probably find it on eBay. And I think it might be a little bit more expensive. This is the Wet n Wild. It's like a limited edition one. I don't even know the name of it. I mean, if you can see from the back, it doesn't really have a name. Stunning colors. These are absolutely super pigmented and gorgeous. I just really like it. I use it a lot, and it was one of the only Wet n Wild ones that I kept. A lot of the ones that come out nowadays, I feel like aren't as good as this one. I really like it. And if you have it, you know which one I'm talking about. I just don't remember the name. Sonia Kashuk, she gets it done, I swear. If you are looking for neutral colors and want to start somewhere in the less expensive side, go with these 2 palettes. I have the All Matte Ion Neutral, and these are so buttery, creamy, and smooth. And then I have the Ion Neutral Shimmer. Both of these palettes you can find at Target. They are 100% worth the money because I think they're only about $15, and you get so many nice quality shadows. I actually use the matte one a little bit more than I do the shimmer. That's just, I don't know, because I got this one first probably, but if you had to choose between 2 of them, I would go with this one because I just love it so, so much. So definitely check those out. I love a good eyeshadow palette. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I will see you very soon in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.